Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are residing and wherever you are domiciled. Your dominatrix, I want to welcome you all to this special broadcast on the 19th of January 2023. Biafrans, I want to let you know something. It is very important we understand the way certain things are being structured. It is very important we understand the way things are going right now, and we have deep knowledge of what is happening and why they are happening and the way it is going. Deep analysis of what is going on. And among most of all, what we are going to be talking about, which is first we are going to talk about the issue of Emefiele, the CBN governor to the central bank, that is from Delta State here, which is Delta Igbo, the Delta Igbo, the part of Biafra territory. I will be very short and precise and concise at the same time, going straight to the point and giving in-depth analysis. One thing you must understand, Biafrans, is that the CBN governor, his removal or upward removal, when I mean upward removal, is that they are planning to remove him is based on an interior motive. There is an interior motive that is behind it. There is an interior motive that is behind it. It is not just accusing him. They are accusing him, oh, he stole money, he did this, he is part of the reason why Nigerian economy is crashing. This is that. Oh, they said they used 400 million to send text message, in exchange of the old naira note, in order for people to start bringing the old naira note so that they can receive the new one. All those things are crap. You and I know that the Nigeria state we find ourselves is full of corruption. Nobody excel in Nigeria without corruption, because the system has been structured in that form. The system has been structured in that way to collapse in a way of corruption. The foundation of Nigeria was built with corruption and violence. It was structured in a way that everybody that must pass through that system it is a must. You must operate under the disguise of that corruption. So it is not just the governor, the CBN governor. Whether you are a governor, you are a senator, you are a local government chairman, you are a council, as long as you are occupying a viable position in Nigeria, you are prone to corruption. Because if you cannot operate based on that corrupt system, you cannot make it financially. In fact, you can never be popular. So it takes a man that is corrupt, that is ready to buy into their tune, to be able to sway his hand in corruption. Because today they are accusing the CBN governor. Did they not accuse Roger Sokorosha? The reason why the eastern governors and politicians are quiet, even when the sword is at the neck of their people, the reason why they are complicit and accomplices of the killings that is going on in Biafra territory is because they are corrupt. Because anyone that speaks they open the file of that person to remember him of how he stole money, how he did this, so they are all corrupt and they are taking oath. So even when they are killing their own people, they cannot come out to speak. They are dead men walking. They are corrupt. So it is not just all about the CBN governor. The reason why they are fighting the CBN governor is not just because they want to fight him. No, it's because he wants to come out. Two things why they are fighting him. Number one, because he wants to contest as a president against Shetima, who is a leader of Boko Haram, because Boko Haram started in Borno State when he was the governor of Borno State. Just imagine the kind of country that people are fighting, killing themselves to belong to. A country whereby a terrorist becomes a governor. Where has it been done? Where? That can only happen in the Arab world, not in a viable state, not in a viable country that believes in human dignity, a country that is sane, a country that respects the rule of law. That a terrorist will become a governor, a sitting governor. So they removing him or accusing him is because he wants to contest, and they don't want him to contest. And in a bid to shut him down, don't forget, everything that is they're accusing the CBN governor about is because they have already entered an agreement with him. The federal government is part of the plot. They are part of everything that is happening. Yes, the federal government is part of it. They are part of it. But because it is their own, because they have an interior motive, and the person in question is from the south and from Igbo extraction, what they want to do, they want to blackmail him. Thank God for his timely escape. They would have rubbished him. They would have rubbished him. They are accusing him of money, taking this money, taking that money. Is the federal government not aware of it? The federal government is using the CBN governor to do their bidding. The federal government is using the CBN governor to do their bidding. Is it because he wants to contest against Shetima? That's why they are now coming out pretending as though they are sent. They are not sent. They are not sent. They are not sent. So what are we not talking about? They are looking for him. They want to kill him. They are looking for him. They want to arrest him. They want to incarcerate him. Because he decided to contest. It is normal. It is normal. For every in a time like this, people must contest. But I am not here to defend him because he's also corrupt. The CBN governor is a corrupt animal, is a corrupt idiot. I'm not here to defend him. I'm not here to shade him. No, I just want to open your eye to the reason why we must exit Nigeria. The corruption is too much, and if we allow it to continue like this, believe in me, Somalia will be better. Somalia will be better than Nigeria. So he is corrupt because he has a corrupt mindset, a corrupt spirit, a corrupt soul, a corrupt body, a corrupt mentality. That's why he giving himself to their bidding. So he's a corrupt governor. The CBN governor is a corrupt person. So he's not free. But I'm here to open your eye to certain facts that all that they are saying concerning him is not just because it is now that they just want to they are saying it in order for them to become as though, so that people will think that they are working. They are doing. It's a lie. It is because the man has decided to run for a viable position in government, and now they don't want him because their person Shetima is already there. So they don't. So in order to shut him, they have to open his own file. Are you getting the point? And secondly, the reason why they are fighting him is for them to replace his office with a Fulani person. Many of you may not believe this, but that's the fact. Yes, that's the fact. They want to replace the CBN governor with a Fulani man so that to finalize their plan, so that they will not have problem with money, issue of finances, issue of money. They will not have problem with it because it is their own person that is there. All the old viable positions, as long as Nigeria as a country is concerned, is being occupied from federal to state, is being occupied by the Fulanis. So this sensitive position, which is the governor to the CBN, they want to put their person there so that to have a smooth running of their evil plans on how to overrun Nigeria, so that they will now know that everything is now balanced simultaneously in order, moving according to the way they wanted it. So it is part of the game plan. Don't be surprised that the INEC chairman, you hear news that the INEC chairman has been replaced with another Fulani man. Perhaps maybe this one is not dancing to their bidding. They have to remove him and replace him with a Fulani man that will do their bidding. So Nigeria is already structured for failure. Nigeria is structured to fail. Nigeria is structured not to succeed. Nigeria is structured to go backward. See, a country that started well and along the way started crumbling, that country can never end well. A country that starts well, Nigeria started well. When we gained our independence, it was cheap, it started well as a country, but where is it today? All those countries that did not start well, like Malaysia, India, China, Singapore, and the rest of them, that did not start well, today they are doing well. Better is the ending of a thing than the beginning. Nigeria is a failed state and must exit it by fire, by thunder. Come February 25th, Nigeria must disintegrate. 2023. Is a task that must be done. It is a task that must be done. Whether people believe or not, whether they agree or not, whether they agree with P2B or whether they say is a P2B or P2 Guinea can acquire, it is their business. But one thing is sure is that anyhow they want it, for Nigeria, for Nigeria to be validated again, or Kamaka. That is the above Fukeme. Two things, one thing must happen. I am telling you, enough is enough. They have been killing Igbos, Biafrans since 1958. 1958, right from even during the slave trade. In fact, enough is enough. They have been killing right from 1958 up to this date. The killing continues, and we have risen up to say enough is enough. Enough for Nigeria not to come, for Biafra not to come. Nigeria will not exist. It's better that everybody in Nigeria is wiped out. I am telling you, and it's a promise. It's a promise. Whether you believe it or not, it's a promise. We will mark it. There will be no election. There will be no election. Come on, get me election. Alandu ndi madini. I'm telling you. There will be no election. There will be no election. So, my brothers and sisters, you must rise up on this occasion and defend what is yours. Defend what is yours. And secondly, we are going to be talking of the Burundi, the 20,000 mercenaries that was imported, from Burundi. A lot of people thought that, many people are yet, nobody is talking about it. Nobody is talking about the mercenaries that was imported into Nigeria, that was brought to Biafra territory, to Alibo from Burundi. These 20,000 soldiers, 20,000 Burundi soldiers that was brought into Nigeria, and all were relocated to Biafra territory. Nobody's talking about it. Everybody is playing as though they are not aware. There is a game plan, there is a plan. These people did not come for peacekeeping. If they tell you that they came for peacekeeping, it's a lie. There is an ulterior motive. They are not here for peacekeeping. The Nigerian government brought these people to come out, assist them in fighting the Biafrans. They are not here for peace. They are keeping them in various barracks in Biafra territory. They are understudying the different locations. They are teaching them all the different routes that links, locations in Biafra territory. You must understand this. These people were brought to come and join them to fight the war, the impending war that is coming. They are not here for peacekeeping. They are not here. Listen, they are reserving these people for the election period, because the Nigerian state cannot cover. Nigeria as a country does not have the military might to cover the whole country. They don't have men, they don't have people. So they brought in these mercenaries because of the election, so that they can flood them with the remaining terrorist militias they have. They can flood them into Biafran land. They want to bring a blockage. They want to surround everywhere in Biafra territory. That is the reason why they brought them, not for peacekeeping. These people are preparing for war. If you are not aware, they have contacted other countries. They have contacted I'm giving you a first-hand information. They have contacted other countries, some African countries like Niger, Chad, Mali, Senegal. They have contacted some African countries to also bring in their mercenaries. These people are preparing for war. But there's one thing. There is a prophecy that is standing upon the generation of God. Go and study your Bible, Genesis 49. They say God, the prophecy reads, they say God is a troop that will be overrun. He said, but at the end it shall prevail. One thing is sure, we will prevail. You see this war? Hey, we are the children of God. We are the Jews of Africa. We are the Israelites of Africa. We are the children of God. Ala Biafra geri ancha. Oge lo ancha. They will not succeed. So these are the game plan. If you are not aware, they are bringing in foreign mercenaries. We have more than 11 terrorist groups that have been imported into this country. See, this war is going to be bloody. This war is going to be catastrophic. It's going to be bloody. I am telling you, believe it or not, a lot is happening. A lot is happening. The war happening in Ukraine is going to be a child's play compared to what is going to happen in Nigeria. The disaster is going to bring. Nigeria will be destroyed beyond recognition, beyond repair. That the war in Ukraine is going to be a child play. I am telling you. Except they release Mazi Simon Ekpa and they conduct a referendum for Biafra to go. If not, Nigeria is in for a very big. Shock. This is not 1967. This is 21st century, 2023. We are going to take them by surprise. They don't know. Amaro to use the web pardon Nikma as well. We are coming with fire and brimstone, with anger. Iwe no nima. Aiji iwe no nima when abia. You will not understand. These people have imported mercenaries to fight. It is not to fight against the Oduduwas. It is not to fight against the Middle Belt. It is to fight against Biafrans. They have already covered plans on how they are going to conquer the Oduduwa, the Yorubas. As I'm talking to you, the Yorubas are already circled. They have been circled. They have covered plans. Now the people they thought is giving them headache, the middle belt is often kupu. To them, the middle belt is not their problem. So the people that they will have less military troop in the middle belt, the Yoruba is just to encamp around them. But their major focus is Biafra territory, because that is where their headache is coming from. That is where their problem is coming from. But iri the ba mageme, iri the ba mageme. Oga ma avunaya. Hey, oh, they don't know what is coming. They don't know. They don't know. I charge you all Biafrans, stay resolute, stay focused. We are 45 days to go. 45 days to go. Biafra is here. From me, from here, it's good evening. And I want to say before we go, thank you to Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nandikalo, and to all alliances and Biafra freedom fighters and all the media warriors. I want to say thank you for your tireless effort to see that this movement is kept abreast and is alive. May God bless you all. I remember your very host and humble self, Mazi Chi, the very servant of Mazi Simon Ekpa, under the leadership of Mazi Nandikalo. From me, from here, it's good evening. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channels. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube on our channels. And God bless you.